Good day, everyone. So today we'll be discussing to you about the different topics in physics 2. So we'll be talking about electrostatics, structure of the atom, process of charging, Coulomb's law, electric field, electric line of force, electric field due to point charge, electric potential difference, and capacitors. Okay, so what is electrostatics? Electrostatics is a branch of physics that deals with the study of a charge at rest. So we are surrounded by electricity. Well, perhaps one of the most important discovery in our era was that when Benjamin Franklin actually discovered electricity. Okay? Trains, electronic gadgets, heating and cooling appliances, and many more. Electronic gadgets, heating and cooling appliances, and that those utilizes electricity would not simply work without the use of electricity. And even our brain uses electricity to work, though sometimes it just doesn't work. So, what is electricity? Electricity defined as an invisible force in nature. Okay, so that is the basic concept of electricity. It is an invisible force, meaning we cannot see this electricity unless it is sparks. There are sparks. Okay, so consisting of two electrical charges, basically the proton and the electron. So without electricity, our world today would not be the same without the discovery of electricity. Trains would not work. We could not discuss in our classroom because we have LCD that utilizes electricity. And even our iPhones or Android phones would not simply work without the use of electricity. So it is very important in need for us to study the basics of electricity. Okay, example number 3, two charges of negative 5.5 nanocoulomb and negative 3 nanocoulomb are 1.5 meter apart. Compute for the electric field halfway between them. Okay, so Q1 muna natin is negative 5 times 10 nanocoulomb. So negative 5 times 10 raised to 9 coulomb. And our Q2 is negative 3 times 10 raised to 9 coulomb. So, ito siya. So, ito yung electron natin. And dito yung 1.5 meter kasi halfway siya. So, in here, there are electrons in this part and there are also electrons in this part. So halfway sila. Yung 1.5 meter natin magiging 0.75 meter and then 0.75 meter. So compute muna natin yung Q1 natin. So, Q over R2, 9 times 10 raised to 9 coulomb times 5 times 10 raised to 9 coulomb over 0.75 meter squared. And the answer will be 80 Newton per coulomb. So, to compute, we just only need to times 9 times 10 raised to 9 coulomb times 5 times 10 raised to negative 9 coulomb and divide it with divide to 0.75 square. And the answer will be 80 Newton per coulomb. So, compute natin yung Q2 natin, which is Q over R2, 9 times 10 raised to 9 coulomb negative 3 times 10, negative 9 coulomb over 0.75 meter squared. So the answer will be 9 times 10, 9 times 10 raised to 9 coulomb times negative 3 times 10, negative 10 raised to 9 coulomb divided by 0.75 squared. The answer will be 48 Newton per coulomb. Next. So, moving on to the electric lines of force. Electric field lines is an imaginary line or curve drawn through a region of space and is represented by drawing lines. So, Michael Faraday was first introduced the concept of field lines. He called them line of force, but the term field line is preferable. So, the electric potential, or also called electrostatic potential or potential at any point in electric field E, is electric potential energy per unit charge at the point. Electric potential is designated as V. So, electric potential is a scalar quantity. Its SI unit is the volt, named after Italian physicist Alessandro Volta, who devised one of the first electric cells. Note that 1V is equal to 1 joule or coulomb. So, V is the electric potential point in volts, Q is the charge in coulombs, and U is the electric potential energy in joules. Next. So, for a point charge Q, the electric potential V at a distance r from the charge is given by V kq over r, which k is the Coulomb constant, q is the charge creating the electric field, and r is the distance from the charge. Ito naman kasi katuulog. Ano ba sabihin? So, example number 1 for electric potential due to a point charge. A point charge of positive 5 microcoulomb is located at the origin. What is the electric potential at a distance of 2.0 centimeter from the charge? So, the electric potential V due to a point charge Q are given by V is equal to KQR, where is K is equal to approximately 8.99 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter square of coulombs. So, RQ will be positive, even or positive 5 microcoulomb equal to 5.0 times 10 raised to negative 6 coulomb. Distance, which is 2.0 centimeter, equal to 2.0 times 10 raised to negative 2 meter. So, V, to compute, V, 8.99 times 10 raised to 9, N square, coulomb square, 5.0 times 10 raised to negative 6 coulomb over distance, which is 2.0 times 10 raised to negative 2 meter. So, the answer will be 2.25 times 10 raised to 6 volts. Example number 2 is two-point charges. Q1 is equal to positive 2.0 microcoulomb and Q2 is equal to negative 3.0 microcoulomb are separated by a distance of 5.0 cm. What is the electric potential at a point midway between the two charges? So, we compute our Q1 first. So 8.99 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter square column square. 2.0 times 10 raised to negative 6 column over 2.5 times 10 raised to negative 2 meter. The answer will be 10 raised to 5 volts. For our Q2, 8.99 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter per square over negative 3.0 times 10 raised to negative 6 column over 2.5 times 10 raised to negative 2 meter. The answer will be 1.08 times 10 raised to 6 volts. Last example. So, moving on to a capacitor. A capacitor is used to store electric charges. The more voltage you apply to the capacitor, the more charge is stored in the capacitor. Also, the higher the capacitance of the capacitor, the more charge may be stored in by a given voltage. So, first example, so this table will represent on how to compute series and parallel. So, if series yung capacitor natin, ito yung gagamitin natin. And if yung capacitor natin ay parallel, we'll be using this table.